So, after a busy morning of folding laundry and doing house things, and then I had to go into the out to go get some stuff, I got back home and I'm having a hard time getting back into the swing of things. I had a chip chop ham and mayo sandwich, late on the mayo after the turkey Thanksgiving week. My dog is squirrel watching out our window. So yeah, that's what I'm having a hard time doing, is getting to where I should start next. I have Christmas presents that still have to be wrapped that are still in the half in the sunken living room and half in the fish room. So I think I need to take some time to relax, but maybe sitting and wrapping for a little while and then maybe doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that would be good. So I thought we would say hello to some fishies today. I still have this hang on the back that's hanging on the front of this tank just because I want to keep those filters cycled. I still have to get in. That might be what I'll do. I might get in here and actually see this. This is nasty. This is algae that should not be in there. So I'll do some of that. And then you got these chubs. They're parrot cichlids. They're funny little guys. So there's the bags that I have down there filled with stuff. Just little stuff I have to wrap. Doc's getting excited and choking on things. This tank isn't all the way on yet today. I leave the light down for most of the day, and then later on I will turn it up. This window glare is awful. So, and then of course we have the salt water that also still needs maintenance. Yes, there's the cute little trio of Ocellaria clowns. Yeah, I know, Nemo. I've had Ocellaria clowns though since way long before Finding Nemo came out. But I need to get in there and clean out that algae as well. And half of the problem is I like sunlight, so I don't close my windows, the shades, curtains. So earlier today I made a video about some of the things like the H5N8, this bird flu that is affecting turkey, geese, chickens, swans, birds. So that's in Germany, UK, Europe, I think I mentioned Greenland, North or South Korea, maybe both, China. I mean, I don't know what it is, but we can't get a break, And then I come home from shopping and we needed paper towels and some things, and of course I don't just go to the store for prescriptions and paper towels. I gotta look around, and if I see a sale I'll pick up some stuff. But I come home to see about this green zones that the CDC is putting out scenarios, and it's not just a scenario. These things are actually being put in place. Pennsylvania. I put some links for you guys to go look at in my last video about the CDC green zone thing. Read it, let me know what you guys think. Today's been a weird day. So this morning wasn't bad. It was 58 degrees outside. It warmed up overnight. It was really strange. Then it downpoured for like 3 hours again today. Did yesterday as well. And then the sun was out, and now it's dreary and windy, and the dog can't decide. Danny, she can't decide whether she wants to be in or out. And when I got home, the whole in and out thing, I just had to leave her in because it gets pretty. She's nuts with the squirrels. She does not like squirrels at all. She will stare at them licking her lips for a long time. And she chases, and she's gotten squirrels. One of them, she actually didn't end well for her. She got bit on the ear, and the inside of her mouth got all bit and cut up and scratched. That was a while back. Since then, she's all healed up and she's good. She's got her shots, so we're not really too worried. Living where we are at, though, because of the coyote and the deer, and we had a moose, bear. I don't like to leave her out unless I'm out, because we've been here 3 years, a little over 3 years. We have not yet put up a fence for her. So I don't like to leave her out without me being at least out there or around for her safety. Speaking of safety, your preps. If you have or have not already, do not talk about it. Don't talk to your neighbors. Don't talk to your friends. Don't talk to maybe even your family. Unless your family and friends also prep and they're on board, your prep should be for your use and your use only, unless you want and are able to help others. But again, they shouldn't know about what you have. If you haven't prepped, do it in secret. You don't need to be all weird about it. You don't need to be like, Mission Impossible, because that may bring attention to you. But if you have, your mom and your dad know, or your sister and your brother, make sure they're on board too, and they're doing it as well, because you shouldn't be the one, prepping all this stuff while they're doing nothing. But the reason I'm bringing this up is because you shouldn't be putting it on social media or talking about it at all. Because if and when SHTF happens, you don't want them knocking at your door. And then you need to protect yourselves and your preps. So, if somebody at the store asks you, well, why are you buying all these batteries? Christmas. Or, well, why are you buying all this stuff in bulk? Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Just say, oh, it's for a pantry. Don't tell them where. Don't tell them for who. They don't need to know it's your pantry. It's rude for them to ask anyways, but you don't need to be giving your info about that. I was thinking about maybe setting up a live, not anytime soon. I don't feel like I'm ready for that. By the way, I hit 100 subscribers today, and that I have to thank you guys for, and especially TJ Preps, because a lot of people went and subscribed after she mentioned to go check me out, and I wanted to say thank you. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do, is maybe relax for a little while and then just kind of pitter-patter the rest of the day, because I think we all need time to just relax and sit with oneself, and no news, no going and reading anymore, just for a little while. You get me? So maybe listen to some music or just listen to the fish splash around out there. Those fish have been driving me crazy lately. In the 150 long, it's a 6-foot tank, and it's got African cichlids, and they are just fighting lately. One of them got beat up pretty bad. We haven't had a problem like that in, well, I don't know, a long time. And I think what I have to do is I may have to pull some out and put them elsewhere, because there's some in there causing quite the ruckus. You know, when you get too many aggressive fish in one tank, that can make the aggressiveness subside. But once they get used to each other or they go into their hormonal modes, they tend to, well, be hormonal. And I may have to, I know what the problem is, and it's naughty. We have some females in there. We had babies that grew out, and we took down a lot of our tanks that we used to separate a lot of these fish. And so what happened is the females are now grown, throwing those hormones into the water, and the males are being males. All right, guys. Well, again, keep yourself safe. Keep yourself informed. Don't fall down the rabbit hole, but be aware of some of the things that are going on behind the scenes, because those things are important. And about the preps. Okay? Have a good afternoon.